This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Mornings with Graham Goodings.
What a beautiful, beautiful morning it is on this 27th day of August. Being a Thursday, this time of day, you know what that means.
Welcome to On the Road with Ned McHenry. Thanks to Travel Auctions.
And Ned's just bound into the studio, full of beans, full of energy.
Yeah.
Where do you get that energy from?
Doing things you enjoy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's easy to be energised when you do things you love, Graham. We've spoken about this before. You love doing what you do.
Yeah, that's right. Otherwise, I'd be in bed sleeping.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
People often ask me, they say, why are you so, outgoing or energetic? And I don't view myself like that. It's just what people say. And I honestly think it's just because I get energy from doing things I enjoy, and I'm really fortunate that I get to do things I enjoy a lot.
Yeah, well, as long as you appreciate it. Yeah, too many people, unfortunately, go through life not enjoying what they do, and that's why my life drags.
It's hard, isn't it? I've never been in the situation where I've been really stuck and doing something I don't enjoy. I think part of that is because I have had some initiative and I've been proactive, but also I think people out of no fault of their own end up in situations that they don't necessarily enjoy, and they might have people that are dependent on them, or they'll have certain obligations, or, they'll just get on with it, for lack of a better word. So it's tough, isn't it? It's tough for me to sit here after being an AFL footballer and go, just go and do things you enjoy.
Yeah.
Life isn't that simple.
Very philosophical.
Oh. We're going on the road to Port Victoria.
Yes, so people ring up and say, this segment is very frivolous. All you do is laugh and joke about things, so I thought we'd pull it up a bit and talk about the serious issues.
Felt like I was laying, head to toe on the couch with my psychologist.
That'll be $350, thank you, Ned.
Dr. Graham. Why don't I get along with my sister?
Why do I keep kicking my dog? No. All right. Well, Port Victoria.
Yes.
Yorke Peninsula.
Talk about being happy and energetic. There's a place that'll get you happy. Port Victoria is sensational. I've spent so much time there because I love whiting fishing. So over winter, the best spot to go whiting fishing. And it's a great little town, good boat ramp, great community. So it's all about the Yorke Peninsula, but specifically Port Victoria today.
So if you have any stories about Port Victoria, you've lived there, you've holidayed there, somebody famous that came from Port Victoria, let's know. 82230000. You could win that $100 voucher. It was originally called Waralty.
That's the traditional name, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, righto, yep.
Goes back, which means bandicoot.
Yep, okay.
So there you go.
Because there's some awesome island systems through there and some great kind of native traditional landowner areas throughout Port Victoria. The fishing is just sensational. I know this isn't a fishing program, but the whiting there is just brilliant. Blue swimmer crabs, of course, when you can do the southern calamari, that's great too. A fantastic jetty, a maritime museum, so much to do. So just again, a really fun, family friendly Yorke Peninsula hotspot.
You're going to do a top 5 for us today?
Do you want me to do it now? Because it's a little bit fun today. I can do it now if you want.
Well, if fun, do you mean by that people might bring up and have a go?
Yes, definitely. So for anyone who doesn't know this segment, I usually do a top 5, and it's something relating to, the fantastic area that we're celebrating. Thanks to Travel Auctions, of course. We love Travel Auctions. So today, based on Port Victoria, I've done 5 things that are just dangerously close to Victoria in this state, that are just giving us just a little glimmer of across the border that I don't like. So it's fine, but it's just a watch. So
this is about Victoria the state.
Victoria the state. So it's a play on words. So Port Victoria doesn't feature, but it's a serious warning. It's a change the name soon, or you're in trouble. Number 5, border town. Judas is what I would call border town. It's got 1 foot on Victoria's side, 1 foot on South Australia's side. I've got a bit of a watch on it. I think it could be a bit of a traitor at some stage, border town. Seriously. It's our front line of defence. Number 2, Melbourne Street in North Adelaide. Don't call something Melbourne Street in this state.
That's
seriously.
One of our more iconic streets.
Oh, well, it's number 4. I don't like it. Number 3, the Duke's Highway. Because if you keep driving down that thing, you'll end up in Victoria. That's no good. Number 2.
But coming the other way, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you're driving into South Australia and out of Victoria.
Well, that's why it's number 3, not number 1, Graham.
Okay,
it still does some good things. Number 2, Victoria Square. And Victoria Park, also concerns with that name. And then number 1, again, a bit like Border Town, the Murray River. It's kind of flowing through everywhere. It likes spending some time in Victoria. It likes spending some time in South Australia. I've just got a little bit of a watch on that one too.
It's interesting. It's called the River Murray here, but over the border it's
Yes.
the Murray River.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
another thing. And what about Victoria? It's not... Victoria Square isn't named after Victoria, that state over the border.
I know.
It's named after an old queen.
Graham, I understand it was just an attempt at a fun play on words. It's
Okay.
Here we are at week 40 of the radio segment. I'm just trying to bring a bit of flavour to the half an hour.
Okay. We might take a call about a local resident, Port Victoria. Ian, good morning to you.
G'day, Graham. How you going?
Good. Is good place to live?
Oh, I love it. I love it here. Ned was just talking about energy and attitude, and you love doing what what you do and everything else like that. I just love living here. It's I've only been here for just under 3 years, but
so where were you before that, Ian?
I lived at Henley South.
Oh, okay. You were a city slicker.
I was, yeah. But I spent a lot of time here fishing, and also over the other side below Drossen.
Yeah.
And I've probably been coming here for best part of 15 years, I suppose, and I just love it. It's relaxed. It's got that coastal vibe and great community. And Ned was talking about the fishing. Unfortunately, Ned, it's barren here at the moment. Not a whiting to be caught. They're getting them at Port Hughes and down at Hardwick Bay, so stay clear of our waters, will you, Nettie?
Hang on.
I've heard this
Ian.
Nothing here.
Hang on, Ian. I smell a rat. I reckon they're teeming at Port Victoria, and Ian just doesn't want anyone going over there and catching them.
They're going all right at the moment. Pity we can't catch a squid, though. Well, actually, we saw one yesterday, but that's the first one I've seen for near on 12 months. So that's a positive sign. The other thing, you talk about what you like. Yeah, it's like Nettie said, it's a great community. Everyone looks after each other, and they've all got your back and all that sort of stuff. It's just fantastic. It's really good. You talked about famous people.
Yeah.
That come from here, Graham. The big jumbo prince, Rick Davies.
Rick
Davies
Davies,
does.
a legend.
Yeah, well, he come from a farm outside of here.
Right.
And his brother sort of still plays bowls for the bowls club here, which is a good little club, bowls club. And the other famous sort of guy is Ron Kneebone.
Oh, yeah, he was a pretty fair footballer.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. We had a 150-year celebration of the town earlier in the year, and he came over and spoke. And you want to see him, he's still in just this magnificent condition. He looked like he could run out and play today. He was fit as a mallee bull. But
he would have played back in the 60s and 70s, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was sort of before my time. But, he was in good nick. Yeah, he used to cart wheat and all that sort of stuff. I actually think he grew up at Ruralty. He talked about Ruralty.
Yeah.
I think he grew up on a farm just at Ruralty. It's probably about 10 k's down the road. And interesting, the hotel here was originally called the Ruralty Hotel.
Right.
So,
brilliant.
and if you want to do yourself a favour, you go down the Ruralty beach. You wouldn't find a better beach in Australia, I don't reckon. It's spectacular.
Yeah.
You're a great advertisement for Port Victoria and surrounds.
Yeah, well, yes, I wake up in the morning bright and ready to go and turn to the radio on at 5 a.m. and listen to the high fivers with Ned and Sam. That gets me off. That sends me straight back to sleep.
Get stuffed.
That doesn't really.
Good on you, Ian. Thanks for your call. Great to
what
chat.
A great man.
So there's your listener.
There you go.
You've been wondering where your listener is.
Yeah, there's one.
There he is. Not true, folks. There are them. So you get flooded with calls every morning. You've got it.
That's good fun. He was a legend, Ian, wasn't he? A great endorsement of that area.
Yeah.
And that's a sign of the locals. When you rock up there and you jump on travel auctions and go on the app or the website and book a stay, or perhaps it's this one we're offering today, they're the kind of people that you'll meet at the pub, like at the front bar, or going at the boat ramp and fishing. So much to love about beautiful Port Victoria.
You're listening to On the Road with Ned McHenry. Thanks to Travel Auctions. Back with your calls on 8223 0000 shortly.
For years, Eddie Maguire has been Eddie everywhere.
This is what's driving people mad.
Now he's Eddie right here.
It's a simple game for simple people. Let's keep it simple.
Catch Eddie Maguire every Tuesday from 5 as he talks all things footy with Rowie and Timmy G. Experience the luxury of choice at Lexus of Adelaide. The NX and RX plug-in hybrid models in stock now. You can enjoy electric for short trips and hybrid for long ones.
Is acute or chronic inflammation making it hard for you to move freely? Are you fed up with joint stiffness, swelling and pain? Introducing Caruso's Inflammation Ease. Caruso's Inflammation Ease is an effective herbal anti-inflammatory. It also relieves mild arthritis, mild joint inflammation, stiffness, pain and swelling. Say goodbye to inflammation and start moving freely again with Caruso's Inflammation Ease. Available from leading pharmacies and health stores. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
From just $22,990 drive away, discover the MG ZS5. Family comfort meets cutting-edge technology and a 10-year warranty. Experience the MG ZS5 today. Terms and conditions apply.
We're dreaming. We're dreaming. And what are we dreaming of? We're dreaming of a holiday. Travel Auctions has been sending South Australians on holiday since 1992. Ned, what are we bidding on today?
How about a getaway to the Yorke Peninsula? Catch up with our new mate Ian over there and enjoy 3 nights at Port Victoria Hotel for 2 people. Your room is opposite the ocean, within walking distance to the jetty, beach and park. It's got its own licensed restaurant on site, so it's an ideal spot for keen anglers and the perfect base from which to explore the region. The best part? You can travel anytime through to August 31 next year. So this would normally be valued at about $480, but this is what we love about Travel Auctions. Jump on the app or the website, place a bid. What would you pay?
Oh, dear, oh, dear. It sounds good to me. Save on your next getaway. Don't pay full price. Visit travelauctions.com.au and bid, win, go.
Shower time. The best time of the... Is that a crack in my grout? Cracks mean leaks. Hidden damage. Watery damage. The home we love falling apart around us. We should move out.
Got grout out? Time to call the grout guy.
We'll take the old grout out and put a new grout in.
Just call Ken Hall. We'll be there anytime at all. Just call Ken Hall.
Are you warm enough this winter? Getting the best out of your home heating system? Just call Ken. Whether it's gas or electrical, installation or service, Ken is your go-to. Save on your energy bills and make sure your home is safe and warm this winter. Just call Ken. Working for you since 1983.
Just call Ken Hall.
Hi, Rodney Jane here. Bob Jane T-Mart's epic drive sale now on. With thousands of tyres and wheels discounted. Get a massive 35% off selected Kumho tyres. Plus 35% off selected Pirelli tyres. Want a free tyre? Buy 3, get 1 free. On selected Bridgestone, Yokohama, Hankook, J-Trax or Kumho tyres. No one beats our best tyre price guarantee. At Bob Jane T-Mart's, we'll look after you.
T's and C's apply. 5AA Mornings with Graham Goodings.
Yes, and we're on the road with Ned McHenry for Travel Auctions, 82230000, the number to ring if you've got a story about Port Victoria, and I believe Jeff does. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. How's the gang going there?
Firing on all cylinders.
Very well, Jeff.
That's good. Got a story about Port Vic, a lovely place. I got a cousin that lives on Passat Street. Now, if you know Port Victoria, it's got a lot of maritime history.
Yep.
Port Vic, and there's a little museum down on the edge of the foreshore there, where you go onto the jetty, and that museum, my cousin Graham Dutchke, who lives on Passat Street, used to be, I think he may still be curator or one of the volunteer curators of that museum.
This is it's a little green building with the curved roof,
yeah,
Jeff. Yep.
Not a very big building at all. You wouldn't think, when you go in there, I have been in years ago, you wouldn't imagine how much stuff they've been able to gather together.
That's just in front of the jetty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my cousin Graham, he was a farmer, a long-time farmer, one of the Dutchkie descendants on the middle of Yorke Peninsula, or a place called Petersville. And when he retired, he moved to Ardrossan. He's just lost his wife, but he's about 90, and he still rides his bike all over the place. And he's an identity of Port Vic. And his grandfather, that's my grandfather, lived in Maitland years ago, had a 40-foot cutter, and he used to take it out fishing out towards Wardang Island. This is in the early 1900s they used to go, and I would have loved to have been around in that era.
Yeah.
Yep. And look, there's all sorts of history, but that's just a little piece about my cousin who lives at Port Victoria.
Good on you,
for
Jeff.
the listeners.
Thanks
Love
for
your
sharing
work,
with
Jeff.
us.
That's great.
Great to chat. Yeah, there's lots of history in these little places, isn't there? A lot of it's untouched too, because
Absolutely.
in a city things get ploughed under and rebuilt and whatever.
Yeah.
Places like Port Victoria, the history remains. And it's
Wardang
great.
Island's pretty cool. When you go fishing, there's a lot of fishing grounds that you can do in front of the island, or you can go right out the back. And in winter, you can get some massive whiting out the back. So, yeah, beautiful spot.
Yeah. Port Victoria was once the 4th largest port in the state.
Port Victoria was it?
Grain ships, clippers and that used to cruise in and out of there. And it would have been quite spectacular back then to see the big clippers and so forth coming in and out.
We've got a cracking harvest this year. I can only imagine how much barley and wheat's going to come off the Yorke Peninsula. Imagine having to do it in that way.
Wow.
Imagine how hard some of these people would have worked to get their grain off and then sailing across the Gulf, and incredible.
The stories they can tell.
Yeah.
Julie, good morning.
Good morning, Graham. Good morning again, Neddy.
Hello, Julie.
You were talking about Ron Kneebone, Graham, and Ned.
We were?
He was the 1966 McGarry medalist. As soon as you said his name,
That's right.
Talking to myself.
He was
straight away I said 1966 McGarry medalist.
He played for the right team too. He was a Norwood legend.
I know who he played for. Obviously not my team.
That's all right. We'll forgive you.
But yeah, no forgiving, Graham. I forgive you. You're the one that makes the wrong choices.
Hello. Where's the dump button? Quick, where's the dump button? We've got to get rid of Julie.
But that's what the boys say every morning, I'm sure. But yeah, as soon as I heard the name, like I said, I'm home here by myself, and straight away I said, 1966 McGarry medalist. So, very good footballer, excellent footballer.
Good on you, Julie.
That was in the Sturt era too, going all through the 60s.
Yeah, we won't talk about the Sturt era.
No.
Good on you, Julie. Thanks for your call. Yeah, Ron Kneebone, a legend.
Norwood legend, was he? Yeah.
A Norwood legend.
Yeah.
And an era when we had some great players.
You say you are a Redlegs man, are you?
Oh, yeah. I was coming from Melbourne. I was a Melbourne supporter.
Yep.
And I came over, and Ross Dillon was a huge name at Melbourne way back when, and he came and actually played for Norwood.
Right.
So when I came over, the same song, I didn't have to learn, it's a grand old flag. I didn't have to learn new lyrics. And the Guernsey was the same. So I was a Norwood, and still am a Norwood supporter.
I'll ask you very quickly. We were talking about it with Tom Wren this morning, and I know it's not travel auctions or kind of regional travelling focus, but how do you think the health of the sample sits at the moment?
Oh, yeah, it's a bit marginal, isn't it? I mean, particularly with Port saying they're out, and you would think that the Crows won't be far behind. So does the SANFL need Port and the Crows to exist? I mean, it's been a wonderful competition for many years. But what do you think? I mean, you're closer to the game than I am.
You would know more about what it was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago compared to me, Graham. I love it. I'm invested in a SANFL club. I love going and watching the footy at the SANFL far more than going and watching the AFL live.
Yeah.
Because you have a sausage and there's good families around. You go and listen to the huddle and it's still got that
gather
atmosphere.
Around the coach and the players, yeah.
But certainly I've noticed, even in my time in South Australia, the crowds have very gradually declined.
Yeah.
And unless it's a blockbuster with top-of-the-table teams, you don't really necessarily see more than 1,500 or 2,000 people, which probably isn't enough for, the effort that the players go to justify the league, I would say.
Yeah, well, I can remember days going way back of, 5, 10, 15,000, you get some big crowds.
Yeah.
But, sign of the time, sadly.
There's going to be a conversation to be had around how can you continue to acknowledge the fantastic history of that competition, but get nimble, find new ways to innovate. How can you get a younger demographic to, game day? How can you try and get more players from interstate and keep raising the bar of the quality of the competition? I think they're going to have to get creative, no doubt about it.
To survive, no question.
Yeah.
Just about time to go.
It has.
There we go. We've been to Port Victoria. We've been there, done that. And thanks to everyone that took part in the show. Oh, we have a winner, and the winner is Jeff at Aldgate. You have won the $100 voucher. Good on you, Jeff. Well done for that.
Congratulations, Jeff, and thank you, Travel Auctions. They do a wonderful job. I will get off air right now and get on the fantastic app. If you download the app on your smartphone, you can flick through, do state by state, check out all the accommodation offerings. It's just fantastic. I love them. Great stuff.
Get the garden you want at Garden Grove. At Garden Grove, there's indoor plants and pots, general hardware, and a great range of paving for that backyard renovation. Want some winter warmth too? You'll find loads of split and season firewood right here at Garden Grove. Golden Grove Road, Golden Grove.
Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, the garden that I
Phone
want.
8251 1111 for delivery to all areas. Open 7 days.
What if I told you it's easy to create your new kitchen or laundry project? Well, say hello to Cabinet. Custom cabinetry made easy. From supply only to full installation, the team at Cabinet can provide a quote with a 3D design of your project within 24 hours. And for a limited time, get 25% off cabinets. So order and install now and host Christmas at your place. Visit the Maylands Design Studio today or head to cabnt.com.au. Conditions apply.
Are you dreaming of a holiday? Travel Auctions has been sending South Australians on a holiday since 1992. What are we bidding on today, Ned?
We love Travel Auctions, and what about a getaway to the Yorke Peninsula? Enjoy 3 nights at Port Victoria Hotel Motel for 2 people. Your room is opposite the ocean, within walking distance to the jetty, beach, park. I reckon this would be a great one for a couple to get away as well for an affordable trip. It's got its own licensed restaurant on site, so you don't have to worry about that at all. And it's the ideal spot for keen anglers and the perfect base from which to explore the region. So maybe forget about the couples trip and get a mate together and go fishing. That's what I'd do. The best part, you can travel anytime through to August 31 next year. So this would normally be valued at $480, but this is Travel Auction, so what will you pay?
Save on your next getaway and don't pay full price. Visit travelauctions.com.au and bid, win, go. You've been listening to On the Road with Ned McHenry, thanks to Travel Auctions. You dreaming of a bargain holiday? Bid the price you want to pay. Travelauctions.com.au and bid, win, go.